agree on. Electricity prices are too high here in Connecticut. We're paying too much. And now Democrats and Republicans are coming together to try to stop those prices from going even higher.
Right. We're still among the highest in the country. A group of lawmakers are urging regulators now to review a double-digit rate hike request from Eversource with some extra scrutiny. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino joining us from the Capitol now. Specifically, what are they questioning here, Mike?
Yeah, Mike and Keisha, Eversource says that it's going to need this request because it's been running deficits, including the cost of maintaining the state's power grid. But lawmakers in this letter want regulators to reject that narrative, pointing to the company's profits. In fact, they would like to see regulators just reject this request altogether.
We've reached a point, in fact, we reached a point years ago where residents can no longer bear the burden of these increases in utility costs.
As Eversource prepares its request for an 11% rate hike, lawmakers are urging regulators to dig in their heels. The company plans to file its formal request by the middle of next month, but roughly 70 legislators from both parties say it's too much.
These rate increases, as requested, are unsustainable and frankly unwarranted.
Eversource said in a statement that the plan we're putting forward will demonstrate a clear need for continued investments to ensure the safety and reliability of the electric system, which is a necessity for both customers and policymakers in reaching their goals to move the state forward. And we welcome a comprehensive, open, and fair review from our regulators. Eversource said in its letter of intent that it's been operating at a deficit, including cost to maintain the power grid, but lawmakers want the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority to look at the company's nearly $1.7 billion in profits last year.
They are the regulatory authority. They sign off on these rate requests. So they need to ensure and do their own due diligence.
Eversource says its request could go up even more to cover storm cleanup costs. But lawmakers say that bill is inflated because of the company's failures, especially after Tropical Storm Isaias.
So obviously, our performance-based rate making should come into play in applying scrutiny to all the elements of what Eversource and Aquarian through Eversource is requesting.
Now, that group of lawmakers also submitted a similar letter objecting to a 42% rate hike from Aquarian, but Eversource is in the process of selling off its water company to a quasi-public authority down in New Haven. And if that sale is finalized, then of course Eversource won't own the company anymore. It won't need that rate increase anymore. That sale actually has some money set aside to address some of Aquarian's needs. And then after that, that quasi-public authority, its members will decide rate increases, not PURA. Live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.